Hello YouTube, it's just Diamond Paints. I am in a time crunch, so I'm gonna try to do this video quick. I'm gonna update you guys on what's going on, and then I gotta focus on this. I got a wild hair this morning during Granny's live. I was working on this and I finished this section here, and then I'm like, okay, if I can finish this section today and half of this one, I could finish the rest before the end of the month. This has been a really difficult canvas for me, Chinese New Year, from handling diamond paintings because of the tightness. But I've made it work because I am replacing the blacks with some spares that I have from DAC. I'm also replacing A23, which is the V symbol, and with DAC drills, and that has made space for the rest of her drills to fit in the filling in. So this has helped my, made it a lot less. I'm pushing a lot less, and hopefully my hand, it's already sore, but I hadn't touched it from like last Sunday where I did that one over there, and then I started this one yesterday, got it done this morning. If I do this one before this one and half a here tonight, I really think I can do it. It'll be a push to get it done because Monday I won't be home part of the day. My son has to have some state testing done with Florida, so that's the thing with when we're doing homeschool. I want to make sure he gets an accredited high school diploma, so he has to do state testing. So tomorrow we will be at the writing test. I will be taking this guy with me. This is the bunny that I was gifted from Julie. I have been looking for this in Hobby Lobby. It still hasn't showed up in my Hobby Lobbies, either of the two. So I'm guessing that if they put it out, they didn't put enough out and they got sold out quick. That's what I'm guessing. Because how could it be the red-headed stepchild that doesn't get the bunny ever, right? It's just so depressing. Anyway, Julie found it, sent it to me, and I could just hug her to death because it's so cute and I really, really want it. So I started this morning while I was watching, who was I watching? Daphne in her whip and chat? Yeah, Diamond Painting Honest. I was watching her this morning, and after Granny's live, I was eating my breakfast and I was watching it, and I said, let me get started on this, and I got the bottom half of one color done and a few other colors here. So my goal is to meet the Miss Southern Belle challenge. When she challenged Granny. She sent Granny this canvas this weekend, and Granny opened it on camera, and the challenge was for her to finish it by Easter. I'm like, oh, I could do that. Actually, my challenge is to finish this for Friday. I want to finish this for Friday finish, and it's not that bad. It's 30 by 40 rounds. I can probably do it in 2 days if that's all I work on. 3 days if I also throw in my other stuff. I have it kitted up in rather sloppy looking tray bricks, the baby ones. This is a holder that I got from Carissa's Crafty Corner or something like that. I love her 3D printing, and she made this perfect little case for the small ones. So I tend to use this to kit up 30 by 40s. My other whips going. Obviously, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this. But if you were not aware, I'm also doing the Randall Spangler event. And for this event, I started Springtime Splendor. This is one of the tall houses. Isn't it gorgeous? It is very confetti heavy. This is not your typical Spangler. So typical Spanglers will have a little section of a lot of confetti, but there'll be a lot of color blocking in between. There's like very little big color blocking sections. There's a lot of line blocking around these windows and stuff, but it is a lot slower than a typical Spangler. So I decided to make this a 2-event finish. So I'm gonna do the part of it for this event, and I'm gonna finish it for the July event. And that will be, what's it called in July? Draglings and Books. Draw with Spangler is the one we just did. The July one is called Draglings and Books. And then in the fall, November, she does Season of Spangler. So that's the third event. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this in July. I did under half. This would be the halfway point, halfway through here. So it'll be a little bit more to do in July, but I think I can handle it. And it's looking so cute. Then my other whip is this calendar. This is the Hobby Lobby calendar. Now, can you tell that I screwed up? I put the sticker back down, upside down, and I took off a lot of glue. Look at all that glue. So I have to re-glue a few sections and finish November. And then the last one will be December, which is a Christmas picture. It says joy. And then this calendar will be done. My last calendar. I did 3 calendars this year. A stand-up one, a desktop stand-up one, like a flip calendar, and I also did the Diamond Art Club calendar. So that one's finished. I finished it earlier this month. I will probably I'll show all of that in, what I finished in March. Is that it? Pause. I'll be back with my Diamond Art Studio temperature chart. All right, here it is. As you can see, I'm behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days have gotten ignored because of my big push for the chuck along. I did finish the chuck last week. I will show it to you, but it's hanging on my bar already. I have a sort of a curtain rod where I put my finishes just until I'm sick of looking at them, and then I put it away outside in the garage. But so that I had a sacrifice of updating this every day so I can focus on the chuck, and I was also doing Friday finishes in between there, which I will show you now. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back with my Hello Spring. This was what I did Friday for my Friday finish. Turned out so cute. And Granny's Bingo, or I shouldn't call it Granny, the Village Bingo, I put this as National Flower Day, because National Flower Day is the first day of spring. It's March 21st or 22nd or something like that. So I figured these flowers are so pretty, and I just love the ABs that they included in here. Just gorgeous. This turned out so cute. Don't skip on Hobby Lobby. You can find some really good deals. These are always 40% off because they're part of the spring shop, and it's always a deal. Probably paid $2 something for this. I don't remember. Anyway, I also worked on my calendar. That's how I got it all the way up to November. Earlier in the week, I had finished this guy. Actually, I finished this on Friday. Yeah, I finished this on Friday. Right after I did this because I was riding the high of finishing the chuck, so I wanted to do some special drill stuff. And yeah, I should have this and December done before the end of the month. But I'm not allowed to touch this again until I've gotten closer to the end on this guy. I think I can do it. This will probably take me, the sections average about 4 hours. So this is 16 hours. So if I bust my hump today and do at least 6 hours the rest of the day, I mean, it's early in the day right now. It's like 2. Actually, no, it's almost 3. So if I can probably do 4 hours. My hand will hurt. So I can probably do 4 hours today. So I'll do this, and maybe a little bit of this, or at least do the black. That's the fun part of a handle ends. You do all the black, then you color it in like a coloring book. And then Monday, I'll do the bulk of these 2 on Tuesday, because Monday, with the being out for the test, by the time we get back, I'll probably only able to do maybe 3/4 of this section. And then Tuesday will be the finale. I speed up at the end always. When I see the end in sight, I get locked in. So I am excited to get this off my whips. It has been hanging over my head every time I look at it. I'm like, I don't want to hurt my hands. It's going to hurt my hands, but I found the solution. Replace at least 2 colors. Here, I think I also replaced a little bit of the green, because those greens were really bad. but it was such a small area, it wasn't even hard to replace. It didn't take very much time to track down the drills and replace it. I have some popping drills here, a popping drill there, but when she's done, I think I'm gonna spray seal her, and then she's going on the hanger outside. This has been a tough one, but I'll be so happy if I can get it done before April 1st. And then I'll focus on the bunny the rest of the week to get it done by Friday. And I haven't decided how I'm going to handle the first week in April because of the cruise, getting ready for the cruise. I'll probably only have about half the time I usually do during the day to diamond paint. But it'll be worth it. When I get back, I'll be guns blazing. And the April events I'm doing are 2-month events or 6-week events anyway. The J Wall Along, I think, is 6 weeks. The Dakota is 2 months. I kitted up both those canvases already. I guess I should show you that. Give me 1 second. Okay, here's the first of the April things I kitted up. This is Wildflowers, a 13 by 13 inch from Susan Wingett. I got this off Amazon. It's so pretty. I've been wanting to work on this. I love this butterfly. It's a lot of color blocking. It's round. It'll be fast, super fast. So I need that because I'm going to have a lot of incomplete canvases at the end of April. So it'll be part of my, help my finish numbers. I'll be working on this because Granny's group is the weekend retreats next month is off the canvas stuff. So I have this Easter egg from Hobby Lobby, and I have this bunny with the egg bouquet. I think I'm gonna pack one of these for the cruise because I can easily work on that during our little diamond painting sessions. We'll see if I can finish this. I'll probably do this on Easter Sunday, next Sunday. So that'll be one of my first finishes in April. After the bunny. I'll pack this. I kitted this up, ready to go for whenever I'm sick of squares. I can just switch over to this and have a reprieve. Then, my Dakota-thon canvas this year is Family Time. Isn't it cute? They're diamond painting on an actual Dakota canvas, right? Dakota did this artwork here. It is so cute. And they have their little cups of hot cocoa or tea or coffee. I don't know. And it's adorable. Now, it just occurs to me that this works for the purple and blue event that Diamonds and Doxies is doing. So I'm going to double dip this guy. I don't even think a finish is required for that event. You just got to do like a 13 by 13 section. So yeah, isn't it beautiful? Let me show you the whole thing. Oh, they are adorable. They are adorable. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 specials. A couple of 6,000 range drills. 3 of them are ABs. The rest of the fairy dust. It's going to be delightful. Oh my God, people are texting me. I'll deal with them later. Anyway, so that's kitted up in Bella Larges on my CD tower. The next one is my ginormous J-Wall. All right, this guy this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 24 sections I divided it into. This is called Magical Meeting. Discontinued kit, obviously, because she doesn't work with Diamond Art Club anymore. I'm going to show you the bottom so you can see the information. Magical Meeting, 95 by 70. And I got this in a D-stash from the Crafty Diamond. And I'm so glad I got it. Look at that tail, that rainbow tail. Oh, I just love it. And so it's like Pegasus meeting a dolphin, and there's a little girl riding on the dolphin's back, and there's so much. Look at this Nautilus shell. It is so beautiful, but it's done DAC style, so it's Not as confetti heavy as if I would have purchased this from Diamond Painting Deutschland or even the one with the diamond art or something, you know. So I am very, very, very excited to get started on this. I think it is the oldest kit in my stash. I mean, I bought it in 22, but I'm pretty sure Debbie bought this in the probably 2020 or 2021. So I have no worries about the drill field being too tight because this is from that old school, the way I like it, a little bit gappy. I'm like, unpopular opinion, Jessica likes the gappy. Gavin says, because my hands just can't do it. I can't. It's forcing drills really, really hurts. So, oh my goodness. All right. Somebody will not give up. We're going to lunch. Trying to plan a lunch date. Anyway, so this is going to be 6-week event. And I'm also entering this in Summer Sensational Seasons. So for the next season. She does it for 3 months. And that's from Summer Sparkling Good Time channel. And I might even, I don't know, I can probably add this to another event. Because in the Year of the Horse, they're allowing Pegasus or unicorns to be counted. So, yeah. So those are my 2 big kit ups that are ready to go. And my finish of the Chuck, I'm going to insert a picture because it's already over there hanging and I don't want to take it down. So I will insert a picture here. And that's pretty much it. That's all I had to update. Talk to you guys later. Isn't it amazing? I'm inserting a little commentary here in my little flash insertion of the picture. We got horses, we got dogs, we got a million ducks. I haven't even counted all the birds in it. The boat is gorgeous. Ugh, it was amazing. The house, I love everything. Can't go wrong with Chuck Pinson. Alright, quick clip here showing you where I'm at on Chinese New Year after, let's see, today I've put in an hour, for today, let's go to Sunday. Sunday I've put in 4 hours and 53 minutes. So I finished this top section. I got this much. Sorry, the game is on. My husband is watching hockey and they're in overtime. But anyway, I finished this section and I did most of this. I would say this is about half done. And I'm at 4 hours for the day. That includes anything after midnight last night. And I worked up until like 1 in the morning or something like that. So from this morning alone, from when I woke up and I was listening to the live with Granny, this is about 3.5 hours. About 40 minutes was from after midnight last night. But see, that's shifted out of spot there. Anyway, so my hand was hurting, so I took a break. And I got my calendar, my temperature chart caught up. So I have today, Monday, and Tuesday left. Put that there because I know I'm going to be finishing a book tonight. And I'll probably wait till Tuesday to fill these 2 in and do the last one on the 1st. So that's all cut up. Even the shelving is done. I love it. I love it. I love this temperature chart. As you can see, if you look closely, I don't know if you can tell. The blue, see that little blue circle? Every time you see a blue circle, it's a calendar page. Every time you see a yellow circle, which is that's a bad drill. I got to replace that. A yellow one is a completion. So it's been mostly for me to know. It's not very visible to people. Those are books. The little rectangles are books. Yeah. So, to be continued. It is now 8:01. I took a break. I did some dishes. I got this caught up. And I'm going to come back to Chinese New Year. And hopefully finish this before I lay my head to a pillow. And then we'll see. We'll see. I don't have to get up early tomorrow, so I might put in as much overtime as I can if my hand allows, because when I'm filling in, it's tight. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, this is as far as I got. I finished the row. I have 3 sections to do Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. I hope I can do it, but my hand just tapped out. I can't do anymore. It's cramping and it hurts, and I still have to record a little bit of a whip and chat before I go to bed. So here is me doing the very last section of the Chuck. Was that Wednesday? I think I finished it on Wednesday. Oh, it was so fun to do. It was fun to do. It really was. It's a lot of confetti, but I love it. I always tell myself, whenever it feels like too much confetti, it's not a diamond painting Deutschland. Anything is better than that. So it's just bitty confetti with the 5 shades of green in the trees, 5 shades of brown in the trunks. Just you're going through the same 15 colors just every third square. It's annoying, but when you work with a multi-placer, it's not too bad. But it was an eventful week. I always feel very excited when I finish a big canvas like that one. I was naughty this week. I'm really having a hard time getting back on the wagon and not shopping. I bought 2 rounds from DAC. Let's look at the names because I already forgot them. I have to look in my app. All right, not received. Why do I have started clicked off? Okay, so I ordered the Birds in the Mailbox, Susan Wingett, and Panda Cafe. My very first Art by Julia. I watched people work on that. Who was it that was doing Panda Cafe during the event in January? Was it Michaela or Renee? Yeah, that's the one she did. She's a host of the event. And every time I watched her working on that, I'm like, oh, that is so cute. Why didn't I get that on Black Friday? So anyway, it's a panda making steam buns, and it's adorable. And it's round. And it's very color blocky. And it would be kind of thing that would be the perfect break when I'm working on something alongside it that's confetti heavy. So yeah, so I have those 2 on the way. I also have, remember, I'm still waiting on my overseas order from Dreamer, which is Daughter of Triton by Mandy and the Chillax Cat. So I have those 4 on the way. And that's it. I'm drawing the line. I can't keep buying canvases. I have to stop until I finish a nice big chunk. I need a stretch of time where I do like 10 completions and my numbers go down. I need my numbers to go down. Then, aside from that back order, my son went to Hobby Lobby without me. He was looking for something for himself, and he went to the diamond painting section and called me. He says, what are you looking for? I said, I need the 4th of July stuff. Look around the 4th of July stuff. And sure enough, he went with me FaceTiming, and he found the flag with the fireworks canvas. What did I name it in my fireworks? No, that's not coming up. Receive not started. Yeah, fireworks and American flag. So he picked that up for me. So there's another digit. My whips went up. I mean, my stash numbers went up. So this week I have 1, 2, 3 additions to the collection. That's okay. I needed something 4th of July. I don't really have anything in my stash for 4th of July. And this is the 250th anniversary. I need this. I need something to do for 4th of July. So, yeah. But I'm telling myself, that's it, Jessica. That's it. When I go on this cruise, I'm going to work on my, whatever they give me. That's going to be another one that's adding to because they're going to give us a canvas. So my numbers will be going up one more. But I'm going to work on that on the cruise and come back and pedal to the metal, get my Dakota-thon canvas started, get my J-wall started, and that's it. Just focus. Focus on your diamond painting and stop looking at the new releases. That was a restock that I broke my no buy for. Yesterday was so hard for me. Saturday, they released the Leoka that I actually liked. And oh, I wanted to order it. I was so close. So it's a round, it's beautiful colors. I love the color combination in it. And it's whimsical and funny, and who doesn't love cats? So I almost bought it. And I don't know how I did it, but I didn't go through. I didn't even log in because I knew if I logged in, the temptation would be too much. So 12 o'clock rolled around and I just kept diamond painting. I ignored it. And I was good. But boy, had I grabbed my phone, I know I would have just bought it. So I'm proud of myself for that. I really am. And I really hope they don't release anything that I really, really love between now and whatever the anniversary sale happens. I know it's going to be April or May. Oh, am I going to be able to? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to not shop from the anniversary sale. Because the rest of the year, I have some big canvases I'm working on. For June, I'm doing The Birth of Venus for Summer with the Masters by Botticelli. And that is a big confetti heavy canvas. For Christmas in July, I want to do a Reagan Kubitschek that I have. For August, if they do the Oz event, I'm going to do a Michaels kit. And I really, really want to do another mystery. I have about 6 mysteries in my stash and I need to get them done. I tend to ignore them because I can't use them in a lot of events, you know. You can't use them in events. Or if you do, you have to be real secretive and email the progress to the host, and it's annoying. So can't include them in bingo, you know. So I tend to push them aside, but I got to get them done. And I have a really nice Kim Norleen mystery that I want to do called, if I say the title, is that spoiling it? Okay, I'm not going to say the title just in case. But it's a mystery. It's a landscape mystery. And I also want to do a big Gina Jane canvas for the summer called Hydrangea Garden Birds. So yeah, I have, a lot of big canvases I can't wait to get started on, and they're going to take me through the summer. I also need to do some bitty projects that I have kitted up. I have a Care Bears canvas kitted up. I have a retro Mickey I want to do. I have a Winnie the Pooh I want to do. They're all little ones that I got from Joann's and I got from Michael's. Whenever they had sales at Hobby Lobby, I've picked those up. So yeah, I can't believe I'm still up. It's like almost 2 a.m. And if it wasn't for my hand hurting, I'd be down painting still, because I've had this horrible insomnia lately. I think I'm having too much coffee in my diet. I have to cut back. I think I had 3 cups yesterday, and then I couldn't sleep last night. And now today, here I am, almost 2. I'm awake. I decided to do this whip and chat over the footage that I have. Isn't it pretty how it's coming along? I always start with the green, and I tend to end with the pinks and reds. And the log cabin is so pretty. I loved working on that cabin. I wish I owned a log cabin. I want to go stay in a log cabin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was enjoying vicariously watching all the little the lives and pictures and stuff of people at the West Coast. What was it called? Bling Bash? West Coast Bling Bash. It's the first time they do it. It's a get together over there in the Oregon area, and Tita was there, and Julie S was there, and Terry G. So I've been, they've been sharing with Granny. So Granny shared it in her videos. Also, Tita did a live, and I saw pictures on Facebook and stuff. So it was fun following along. I wish I was there. Wish I was there. It looked like it was a blast. Not a huge group, but they looked like they had a really good time. It was at a really nice casino over there, and they got all their meals were included. It was a good one. The only experience I have is my little get-togethers that we do with Florida Sparkle Squad, and those are no-frills retreats. We come. There's little door prizes because we bring stuff. And we last time she had us each bring a $25 gift card, and then everybody gets one. And they do like a white elephant exchange. We have fun in those little get-togethers. I've never been at a retreat where you stayed overnight, so that must be something on my bucket list. Although the cruise is kind of like that, right? But the cruise is more cruise than it is diamond painting. I mean, the amount of time we're going to be diamond painting is not that much. We're going to be doing stuff on the ship, but it's on the sea day we have a good stretch of time in the diamond painting craft room, and I think on another day too. I have the itinerary somewhere, but it's not within reach. Let me see if I have it in my phone. Let's see. You guys probably interested in know how it's gonna go. But we get on the ship on Saturday. Sundays we're at sea, so that day we will have the room to diamond paint in from 8 till, let's see, April day 1 Saturday. There's a welcome aboard group gathering at 3 o'clock at the Blue Iguana Cantina. Then day 2, fun day at sea. We have a private crafting space from 8 to 1. I'll probably not show up till like 9 because again, get up, have breakfast with my husband and all that. I'm an early riser, but not that early. So, by the time we're done with breakfast, he'll go off to do his own thing, and then I'll go to the crafting space and do a couple hours of minis or whatever canvas we get. Then there's a group photo that day at 1:30, and group dinner in the dining room. Yeah. Then day 3, they have us. It's that's a day where we get off the ship to go to one of the private islands, but the crafting space will be open from 9 to 3. So if the people who don't want to get off the ship, they can actually craft all day. I'm going to get off, but only for the morning time. I'll probably be back to shower and, wash off the sand or whatever by like 2. And then I might do a little crafting before dinner. We'll see. Then day 4 is Nassau. I've been to Nassau 1,000,001 times. I have zero interest in getting off the ship at Nassau. But I might get off to find some free Wi-Fi. I might, because I'm not buying the package. I'm not buying the internet package through the ship, but that's probably what I'll do. We'll find a coffee shop and get some free Wi-Fi, connect with the kids, make sure everything's okay at the house, and get back on the ship. Then the 5th, they have us the Celebration Key. Again, the crafting space is open from 9 to 3. So yeah, if I decide not to get off, we'll see. And then day 6, we get off the ship. It's so fast. It's a short cruise. I hope I like Carnival. It's my first experience with Carnival. This is one of their older ships, so it shouldn't be that many people. Like, I get stressed when it's really crowded on ships. I'm thinking this is not like the mega ships where there's like literally 5,000 people on the thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll book another one on board. When you're on board, they always give you deals, So I might book another cruise while I'm on board to bring the boys with me. My daughter. Yeah, I mean, we need a little family trip because they're already side-eyeing me like, you and Daddy are going, we can't come. So we'll see. We did book our vacation for my 50th birthday. I turned 50 in August. So we're going to our timeshare in Cocoa. I already signed us up from August 9th to the 16th. Yeah, so we're going to be chilling at the beach, having a nice time while I get older and older and older. Hubby turns 55 on the 10th of August. I turn 50 on the 15th. We're 5 days apart. So it'll be fun. And then, to me, once my birthday hits, the rest of the year, you blink and it's over. September, October, September's Chuck-along. That's funny how I define my year by events. September's Chuck-along and the Halloween events. And then you're busy doing all the Halloween canvases and the fall stuff. And the next thing you know, it's Thanksgiving and Christmas. Boom, year's done. Anyway, there I am finishing it. It's so pretty. That tree at the end was so pretty. I love all the red. I just love this canvas. It was so fun to do. It took me like 70 hours. But it was worth it. So worth it. If you participate in the Chuck-along, don't forget you get 2 picks. If you finish your canvas, you get a progress and a completion before Tuesday. And that's it. I'm wrapping this up. Thanks so much for joining me as I yammer on about my diamond painting. Have a great week, guys. Happy Easter if you celebrate. Bye.